Sa Resorts World kung saan mahigit 30 ang nasawi, isang criminal act at walang kinalaman sa terorismo ayon sa pambansang pulisya. Peace and order sa Metro Manila tiniyak ng pamahalaan. Armed Forces of the Philippines nanindigan na nananatiling malakas ang puwersa ng pamahalaan at may sapat na kagamitan para labanan ang terorismo sa Marawi City. National Economic and Development Authority inilunsad ang Philippine Development Plan para sa taong 2017 to 2022. Pagiging upper middle income country, target na makamit ng pamahalaan. At mga gamit pang eskwela na mabibili sa mas murang halaga, tampok sa Diskwento Caravan ng Department of Trade and Industry.
Binigyan diin ng National Capital Region Police Office na walang kinalaman sa terorismo ang insidente sa Resorts World Manila. Umabot na sa mahigit 30 ang nasawi dahil sa suffocation habang patay din ang gunman.
Sa kabila nito, tiniyak ng pamahalaan na nananatili ang peace and order sa Metro Manila. By report si Rocky Ignacio.
Join everybody and the entire nation to please pause for a few moments and remember in thought, in intention, in prayer, those who have died in Marawi and those also the unfortunate victims in Resorts World.
Tiniyak ng pamahalaan ang peace and order sa Metro Manila sa harap ng nangyari sa Resorts World. Sa Mindanao Hour Briefing, sinabi ni NCRPO Chief Police Director Oscar Albayalde na walang dapat ipangamba ang publiko sa harap ng pangyayari sa Resorts World.
Well, generally, Metro Manila, we enjoy peace and order, no? Maganda yung prevailing peace and order dito sa Metro Manila. We have not monitored any threat on terrorism dito sa Metro Manila. And while wala naman tayo namomonitor na threat, no, hindi naman din talaga tayo pwedeng mag-relax, no. Our intelligence community is in constant monitoring of the possible mga threat groups who could be possibly here in Metro Manila, although wala tayong namomonitor na ganun.
Sa inisyal na investigasyon, hindi terorismo ang pangyayari kundi isang criminal act ng suspect. Hindi pa rin tukoy ang katauhan ng suspect.
We really could not tell the motive of the perpetrator, no? Pero apparently he's mentally disturbed, no? At nakita naman natin, that's why we could not relate it to we cannot relate it to terrorism is because he did not shot anybody, no. Wala siyang sinaktan doon, wala siyang binaril. He just went inside, he burned the gaming tables, no. At pinagbabaril niya is the doorknob of the storage where the chips were kept, and he stole 113 million worth of casino chips.
Sa pinakahuling tala ng PNP, umabot na sa 37 ang nasawi sa insidente kasama na ang gunman na natili sa full alert ng pambansang pulisya sa gitna na rin ay pinatutupad ng martial law sa Mindanao. Lahat rin anya ng anggulo sa insidente tinututukan ng pulisya. Nagpaabot na rin ng pakikiramay ang palasyo sa mga biktima. Umapila na rin si Presidential Spokesperson Ernesto Abella sa publiko na maging mahinahon at iwasan anya ang pagpapakalat ng fake news.
We'd like to enjoin, especially the netizens, to please exercise responsibility and try to, I believe this is a particular historic moment for all of us to be able to come together, that in spite of all the differences that we all work towards the preservation of peace and unity in the country. Siguro panahon po siguro ipairal ng ating pagmamahal sa bayan, a sense of patriotism, that we aim to build and to bring people together instead of trying to separate. No matter what our political colors are, we still have just one nation, one country.
Para sa Bayan, Rocky Ignacio.
Umabot na sa mahigit 30 ang na-recover na bangkay sa Resorts World Manila. Ayon sa head ng PNP Crime Lab na si Chief Superintendent Aurelio Trampe, suffocation ang sanhi ng pagkamatay ng mga biktima. May ulat live si Joy Gumatay. Joy.
Kathy, mga nag-iiyakang kaanak ang bumungad sa atin dito sa compound ng Resorts World Manila. Ilang oras matapos ang pag-atake ng hindi pa nakikilalang gunman hating gabi ngayong araw ng Biyernes.
Umasa kami, walang namatay. Sabi niyo kanina.
Ano po inalaman?
Sabi ko lang na. Diyos ko, Panginoon, kumamatay ako.
Humigit 30 labi ang na-retrieve ng Bureau of Fire Protection at PNP Crime Lab sa nasunog na bahagi ng isang 5-star building sa Pasay City kasama ang sunog na katawan ng suspect. Ayon sa head ng PNP Crime Lab na si Chief Superintendent Aurelio Trampe, suffocation ang sanhi ng pagkamatay ng mga biktima, 22 guest at 13 empleyado. Dagdag pa rito, nasa 54 naman ang sugatan na agarang binigyan ng karampatang medical assistance sa kalapit na ospital. Nakisimpatya ang Resorts World Management sa mga naiwang pamilya ng kanilang mga minamahal na bisita at mga empleyado na tinuturing nilang bahagi ng kanilang pamilya.
We are doing our very best to inform the families of the victims. We're extending all forms of assistance to the affected and next of kin. We are one in mourning with the families of those affected by this tragedy.
Pinasalamatan naman ni Riley ang kanilang security team at ang pambansang pulisya sa pagsasanib puwersa para masigurong maayos ang retrieval operations sa mga biktimang natrap sa loob at makatulong sa sistematikong paglalathala ng bilang at pagkakakilanlan ng mga ito. Sa pinakahuling resulta ng investigasyon ng Southern Police District, may nalocate silang isang person of interest na hindi naman umalma at nakipagtulungan sa pulisya. Ngunit sa paunang interogasyon, binigyang diin itong hindi niya kilala ang foreign gunman na nagpasimula ng insidente sa 5-star building.
Based sa CCTV, may hawig. So, tinitignan pa rin namin kung... Well, ayun ang sabi niya.
Siniguro naman ni Apolinario na hindi titigil ang pulisya hanggat hindi nabibigyan ng hustisya ang mga biktima at hindi napapanagot sa batas ang sangkot sa insidenteng ito. Habang nagpapatuloy naman ang investigasyon ng Southern Police District, hiling nila gayon rin ng Resorts World Management sa taong bayan, sana raw ay wag basta-basta maniniwala o magpapakalat ng unverified information dahil nagbibigay lamang ito ng takot sa publiko. Ang kailangan natin sa ngayon, nila, ay pag-intindi at panalangin lalo na sa mga naulilang pamilya para sila ay agarang makabangon sa insidenteng ito. Sa ngayon, Kathy, yan ang ating pinakahuling ulat mula dito sa Pasay City. Para sa bayan, Joy Gumatay.
Maraming salamat, Joy Gumatay.
May pagkukulang umano ang Resorts World Manila sa pagpapatupad ng kanilang security measures. At ayon sa PNP, ito ang dahilan kaya't nakalusot ang dalang armas ng suspect na nanunog sa loob ng Hotel Casino Complex. Iginit ng Philippine National Police, hindi nagkulang ng palalang pambansang pulisya sa mga establishmento na manatili silang nakaalerto. Sa kabila nito, kasalukuyang iniimbestigan pa rin ng pulisya ang insidente.
We will again investigate and see to it that all security measures being implemented by the private security agency are apart doon sa mga different situations.
Nagdadalamhati naman ang kaanak ng mga biktima sa insidente sa Resorts World Manila sa pagdating ng mga labi sa isang memorial chapel sa Pasay City. Ang ulat mula kay Kenneth Pasyente. Kenneth.
Kasi matapos nga ang pangyayari sa Resorts World Manila kagabi, umabot na sa mahigit 30 ang mga nasawi sa naturang insidente. At kaugnay nga niyan ay nandito tayo ngayon sa Veronica Memorial Chapel kung saan dumating kaninang bandang alas 4:30 yung 16 na mga labi ng mga nasawi. Base sa impormasyon na ating nakalap, maliban sa 16 na mga labi na nakararating lamang ay may 2 nang nauna kanina bago magtanghali. At kinumpirma nga ng Veronica Memorial Chapel na isa sa 2 iyon ay ang gunman sa gulo sa Resorts World. Kasi maliban dito sa Veronica Memorial Chapel ay may ilang labi na rin ang dumating sa Rizal Funeral Home. Ilang metro lamang ang layo mula dito. Pero di pa natin nakukumpirma yung eksaktong bilang dahil ayaw pang magsalita ng pamunuan ng punerarya. At hanggang sa mga oras na ito nga ay patuloy yung pagdating ng mga kaanak ng mga nasawi at talaga namang labis na paghihinagpis yung kanilang nararamdaman. Napansin din natin kanina dun sa mga body bag sa loob ng mga van ang mga katagang John Doe at Jane Doe. Ibig sabihin wala pang pagkakakilanlan ang mga ito. Kaya naman sa ngayon, isa-isang pumapasok ang mga kaanak sa morgue upang tukuyin kung kaanak nga nila ang mga ito o hindi. Kanina kasi nagkaroon din tayo ng pagkakataon na makausap ang ilan sa kanila. Ilan sa kanila ay galit ang nararamdaman dahil sa pangyayari. Yung iba dito namumugto na yung mga mata dahil sa pag-iyak. Yung iba nakatulala na. Samantala, ang tanging hiling na lamang nila ay ang ayuda mula sa pamunuan ng kasino at hustisya para sa kanilang mga yumaong kaanak. Matapos ng madala dito ang mga labi ay sisimulan na ang autopsy sa mga ito sa pangungunan ni Dr. Gaultier Nulud, ang medico legal ng Southern Police District. Yan muna ang mga nakahuling kaganapan mula rito sa Pasay City. Para sa Bayan, Kenneth Pasyente.
Maraming salamat, Kenneth Pasyente.
Inimok naman ng ilang senador ang mga business establishments na mas paigtingin pa ang kanilang ipinatutupad na seguridad. Ito ba'y sinabi ng ilang mga mambabatas kasunod na insidente sa Resorts World Manila na ikinasawi ng nasa mahigit 30 katao. Sa isang text message, kinuwestiyon ni Senate President Coco Pimentel ang umano'y baluwag na seguridad na ipinatupad ng naturang hotel casino complex. Nanawagan din si Pimentel sa PAGCOR na suriing mabuti ang establishmento ng mga casino. Iginit naman ni Senador Sherwin Gatchalian dapat laging nakalerto ang mga may-ari maging ang mga staff ng business establishments para na rin maprotektahan ang publiko. Nanawagan naman sa pambansang pulisya si Senador Grace Poe na gawin ang lahat para malaman ang tunay na nangyari.
Mas mahigpit na seguridad ang ipatutupad ng pambansang pulisya sa Metro Manila. Ayon sa PNP, bagamat wala silang nakikitang banta sa seguridad, mananatili pa rin silang alerto laban sa masasamang elemento. May ulat si Julius Disamboron.
Asahan na ang mas mahigpit na pagpapatupad ng seguridad sa ilang panig ng Kamaynilaan upang protektahan ang publiko laban sa mga masasamang elemento. Sa lungsod Quezon, inatasan na ni QCPD Director General Guillermo Eleazar ang bawat station commanders na ugaliing i-check ang bawat vital installations at paigtingin ang umiiral na checkpoints sa mga estratehitikong lugar.
Ma-intensify namin yung coordination namin with the private security supervisors. Ang dami nating mga installations dito, may malls, space of convergence. And then we will advise them to improve on screening dun sa mga tao na posibleng nagdadala ng mga baril and other illegal objects para hindi sana mangyari yung kagaya nangyari dun sa Pasay.
Ipagpapatuloy din ng QCPD ang intelligence gathering nang sa gayon ay mailayo sa kapahamakan ang lahat. Nakipag-ugnayan din sila sa sandatahang lakas at sa bawat residente, mapaanumang relihiyon na maging alerto at vigilante sakaling may masaksihang kahina-hinalang galaw.
Kung merong mga kasamahan na may mga bagong mukha doon na pupunta doon sa kanilang area at kung mga unusual situation na maobserbahan nila, it should be reported to us immediately so that appropriate action could be done. We have identified strategic locations na checkpoints. Napakarami dito. At least 80 areas in Quezon City. So bahala na ang ating station commander, mas alam nila. Of course, this is coordinated.
Karaniwang 4 na beses sa isang araw nagsasagawa ng checkpoints ang QCPD. Samantala, nananatili ding nakaalerto ang Manila Police District. Sa isang pahayag, sinabi ni MPD Director General Joel Cornel na batay sa atas ni Manila Mayor Joseph Estrada, kanilang ni-utilize ang kanilang mga police assets sa lungsod at pananatiling alerto ng kanilang mga intelligence units. Nagsasagawa na din ng mga security checkpoints ang libong tauhan ng Manila's finest malapit sa mga government at business centers. Bagamat walang direktang banta sa seguridad, hindi pa din nagpapakampante ang mga otoridad sa pagpapatupad ng mga hakbang kontra krimen at terorismo. Para sa Bayan, Julius Disamboron.
Nagpapatuloy ang operasyon ng pamalaan sa Marawi City para tuluyan ang maubos ang teroristang grupong Maute. At ayon sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, meron silang sapat na kagamitan para labanan ang terorismo sa lungsod. Rocky Ignacio sa detalye.
Nanindigan ng Armed Forces of the Philippines na nananatiling malakas ang puwersa ng pamahalaan at may sapat na kagamitan para labanan ng terorismo sa Marawi City. Sinabi ito ni AFP spokesperson Brigadier General Restituto Padilla sa idinaos na Mindanao Hour kasunod ng patuloy ang operasyon laban sa Maute Group sa pamumuno ni Isnilon Hapilon.
Your armed forces will never run out of ammunition, my dear. We have the general arsenal to keep on producing, and even if they want to keep this fight up to the end of this month or this week or whatever, we are determined to take care of all these forces that have brought and disturbed the peace, brought violence and disturbed the peace to the peace-loving community of Marawi. So, katulad nga po ng sabi ko sa huling parte ng report natin kanina, kami po ay nananawagan na sana these armed bandits will come to their senses, surrender, or face the dire consequences of military action, and that means sure death.
Patuloy rin anyang airstrike para matamo ang target na tapusin ang krisis sa lalong madaling panahon.
No, we are not. The incident that occurred the other day involved a particular aircraft, and this will be the subject of the Board of Inquiry. The aircraft and the crew involved have all been pulled out and are administratively back in their headquarters for debriefing as well as counseling. You know, the worst scenario that can be likened to the worst nightmare for every pilot who tries to assist his fellow uniformed services on the ground is to have a case or an incident like this. So we need to assist and help our personnel overcome this.
Buo na rin ang Peace Corridor na pinabuo ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte para magdala ng agarang tulong sa mga biktima, partikular na sa mga naiipit pa rin sa lugar ng bakbakan.
I am pleased to announce today the Peace Corridor has been set up by a composite team of the AFP, PNP, and MILF, who are, as we speak, traveling from Malabang to Marawi to set up the Joint Coordinating Monitoring and Assistance Center, or JCMAC. There will be 2 centers, one in Marawi and one in Malabang, and a mobile center plying the corridor. More than 300 trained members of the Joint Peace and Security Teams are being deployed throughout the length of the corridor and will be augmented as the need arises. The government and the MILF peace panels are supervising the Peace Corridor.
Naging emosyonal naman si Padilla sa pagpapahatid ng pakikiramay sa mga sundalong nasawi.
Yung komento po ng isang ginang kagabi sa isang interview ng inyong kaibigan na kapwa media, nagdala po ng konting consolation sa lahat ng ating mga kasundaluhan, pati na po sa mga tao na involved. Similarly, there were postings in Facebook that tried to bring and communicate their support to the soldiers, and we thank the public for this. It's very hard during these times. We become very emotional. Thank you.
Para sa Bayan, Rocky Ignacio.
Humingi pa ng konting panahon sa publiko ang Armed Forces of the Philippines sa pagtuluyan ng balansag ang mga teroristang Maute Group sa Marawi City. Kaugnay niyan, suportado naman ng Provincial Crisis Management Committee sa Llano del Sur ang hakbang ng pamalaan para pulbusin ang Maute Group. Mula Marawi City, by live report si Alan Francisco. Alan!
Aljo, muling binigang diin ng Armed Forces of the Philippines AFP na hindi nila titigilan ang teroristang grupong Maute hanggang sa maubos at matigil na ang pag-atake nito rito sa Marawi City at muling maibalik sa normal at mapayapang sitwasyon ang mga residente nito. Narito ang aking report. Kaunting panahon pa ang inihingi ng AFP sa publiko, partikular sa mga taga-Marawi, upang tuluyang magapi ang Maute Group sa lugar. Ang bakbakan sa pagitan ng tropa ng militar at ng Maute ay pang-11 araw na ngayon na nagsimula noong 23 ng Mayo.
As of now, nandun pa rin tayo sa stage ng 85 to 90%. Pero naka-move forward na tayo doon sa area. Konting panahon na lang po ang hinihingi namin. Hinihingi din kami ng support at prayers sa mga ating kababayan para mag-facilitate agad matapos po yung conduct ng clearing operations.
Muli ring nagparating ng paikidalamhati ang AFP sa pagkasawi ng 10 sundalo sa nangyaring friendly fire. Samantala, inilatag naman ng Provincial Crisis Management Committee rito sa Lanao del Sur ang latest data ng mga internally displaced persons o yung mga taong umalis ng kanilang mga bahay dahil sa bakbakan.
Total number now of our IDPs as of yesterday, June 1, 7 p.m. These are the numbers of the IDPs housed at different various evacuation centers. Is 11,632 families or 42,160 individuals. And also the total number of the in-house or the home-based IDPs, 32,623 families or 163,115 individuals.
Tuloy rin ayon kay Adjong ang ayudang iba pang LGU sa kanila gaya ng Maguindanao na nagpaabot ng mga relief goods at ilang medical staff. Gayon din ang ayuda mula sa Social Welfare Department. Muli ring nilinaw ni Adjong na hindi tuloy ang pasok sa Marawi City sa Lunes, June 5, alinsunod na rin sa una na ring utos ng Department of Education. Nanawagan din ang komite sa Department of Trade and Industry o DTI na mag-regulate ng presyo sa mga kalapit na lugar ng Lanao del Sur, lalo't may ilang abusadong negosyante aniya ang nananamantala ng sitwasyon kung saan mataas ang pinipresyo sa mga goods o produkto gaya ng bigas. Ng Provincial Crisis Management Committee ang aksyon ng pamahalaan na humingi ng tulong sa mga grupo sa Mindanao upang tuluyang pulbusin ang Maute Group. Samantala, kasabay ng kanilang pakikiramay o ng pagpapaabot ng pakikiramay ng nasabing komite rito sa Marawi City ay binigyang diin nila na walang puwang ang anumang uri ng terorismo dito sa Pilipinas. Sinabi nila ito kasunod ng insidente diyan sa Resorts World Manila. At yan muna ang latest para sa bayan kasama si Albert De Rosario. Ako naman si Alan Francisco, Marawi City.
Maraming salamat, Alan Francisco.
Umabot na sa mahigit 15 milyong piso ang halagang tulong na naipaabot ng Department of Social Welfare and Development sa mga biktima ng Marawi crisis. Nagpasalamat naman si DSWD Secretary Judy Tagiwalo sa mga walang sawang nagbibigay ng tulong para sa mga biktima ng karahasan sa Marawi City. May ulat si Marita Muahe.
Mahigit sa 100,000 katao na ang apektado ng nagaganap na labanan sa Marawi. Nangangahulugan ito ng mahigit sa 20,000 pamilya at karamihan sa kanila mga bata at mga kababaihan. Dahil dito, hindi tumitigil ang Department of Social Welfare and Development sa pagpapaabot ng tulong sa mga kababayan nating naiipit sa gitna ng kaguluhan. Ayon kay Secretary Judy Tagiwalo, nasa mahigit 15 milyong piso na ang halaga ng tulong ang naipaabot ng DSWD.
Ang total natin na 100,530 persons ang total, at least no, yung documented natin, or 20,049 families. Minagit sa atin ang population ng Marawi ay 200,000.
Ilan sa mga regular na ipinamamahagi ng ahensya ay ang family food packs, gay na rin ang mga non-food items tulad ng damit at mga kumot, pati na rin mga hygiene kits. Ayon kay Tagiwalo, may partikular na pangangailangan ang mga displaced victims dahil sa kanilang kultura.
Kailangan natin may ganun tayong konsiderasyon kasi may partikular na cultural at religious na pangailangan. Ang karamihan, may mga Christian evacuees din, hindi naman puro Maranao na Muslim, ano. So yun pareho nating tinutulungan. Ang isa pa would be yung milk for babies and infants, no? Kasi yun nga, yung nanay na nagpapasuso, nagbi-breastfeed, halos wala rin silang gatas dahil nga sa tension, no?
Marami rin ang kumokontak sa ahensya na nagnanais tumulong at nagpapasalamat ang kalihim. Bukas umano ang ahensya sa patuloy na pagtanggap ng tulong mula sa iba't ibang grupo.
So nagpapasalamat to kami sa mga private organizations, mga kumpanya at mga individuals na tumutulong, nag-offer ng tulong para sa pakikiisa sa mga kababayan natin sa Marawi. Australian Embassy nagpaabot na ng tulong, nakapreposition na yung goods nila, may mga goods sila na sa atin. Kagabi nagbigay na ng permission si President na access natin ito kasi kailangan at wala namang kondisyon.
Sa ngayon ay mayroong 25 evacuation centers na naglalaman ng mahigit sa 14,000 katao. Pero bukod dito, nasa mahigit 86,000 pamilya ang tinatawag na home-based o yung mga nakikituloy sa kanilang mga kamag-anak. Patuloy din itong inaabutan ng tulong ng DSWD. Para sa Bayan, Marita Muahe.
Binigyan din ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte na mapagtatagumpayan ang pamahalaan ng laban sa terorismo. Ito po'y sinabi ng Pangulo sa kanyang pagbisita at pagkikipag-usap sa tropang sundalo sa Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Sarap na rin ito ng tuloy-tuloy na operasyon ng militar laban sa Maote Group sa Marawi City. Tiniyak ng Pangulong Duterte ang pagkakaroon ng militar ng mga bagong kagamitan bilang bahagi na rin ng pagpapalakas sa kanilang puwersa laban sa mga kalaban ng Estado. Itinagdag pa ng Pangulo, hindi na siya tatanggap ng segundang banong kagamitan at armas ng AFP. Sinabi pa ng Pangulo na inaasad niya na gagawin ng mga sundalo ang kanilang tungkulin upang ipagtanggol ang kapayapaan at kaayusan ng bansa. At walang dapat ipag-alala mga sundalo dahil mananatiling suporta niya sa mga ito. Itinagdag pa ng Pangulong Duterte bukod sa kanilang bagong kagamitan at armas, tiniyak rin ito ang dagdag benepisyo tulad ng libreng edukasyon sa mga anak ng sundalo.
The death toll in the aftermath of the shooting incident has risen to 38. These include the gunman whom police say may be deranged and the other victims who probably died of suffocation after the suspect supposedly burned the casino tables before killing himself.
We really have not identified him. We were not able to get any ID on his body. And the car that was previously verified is actually not his. So we have to go back to the CCTV inside the car park so we may be able to identify the car that he actually used.
Albayalde reiterates the incident is not related to terrorism.
We would like to assure the public that it's not in any way related to any terror attack. No, this is not a terror attack. This is done by a deranged person who probably with who is mentally ill. No, at hindi po ito dapat ika-alarma ng ating mga kababayan. No, there's nothing to be alarmed of. There's nothing to panic of. This is not in any way related to any terror attack here in Metro Manila.
As families mourn the death of their relatives in the Resorts World attack, Malacanang says President Duterte may visit them tomorrow. Cian Arcangel reports from Pasay City. Cian, what do we expect to happen now?
Mitzi, we just learned that President Rodrigo Duterte may visit the wake of the victims of the Resorts World attack at Rizal and Veronica Funeral Homes tomorrow. Some members of the presidential management staff went to Rizal Funeral Homes tonight to get the details of the victims from their relatives. They also asked the victims if they could hold the wake for their loved ones for a day at the two funeral parlors so the president could extend his condolences and visit them. Earlier, relatives and friends of the victims went to the funeral homes to get more information about their loved ones and identify their bodies. Distraught relatives of the victims were seen crying even before they entered the holding area of the funeral parlors. Some emerged from the building in tears after positively identifying their loved ones. At least 17 bodies have been brought to Veronica Memorial Chapel for processing. 18 more are at the Rizal Funeral Homes. Emmy Suva was among those who rushed to Veronica Memorial Chapel when her cousin, Rogie Suva Uy, was mentioned as among those who died in the attack. She says her cousin was covered in soot when she saw the body inside the morgue.
Mauling na siya kasi nawakan ko pa siya. Oh.
Tsaka may dugo
Kasi may dugo dito. Nakangiwi yan. Malamig na nga lang talaga siya.
At the moment, there is no confirmation that the body of the gunman is at the Veronica Memorial Chapel. The information came from Pasay Congresswoman Emmy Calixto Rubiano, who says she got the information from the management of the funeral parlor as well as Resorts World. Mitzi?
Thank you, Cian Arcangel there reporting to us from Pasay City. The attack at Resorts World Manila killed dozens, including the gunman. Authorities say the assailant set himself on fire inside a hotel room, then shot himself in the head. We now speak with one of the witnesses in the shooting incident. Tikos Lo, a Chinese-Malaysian national, was a guest at the hotel. Good evening, Tikos. Thank you for taking our call, and we know you're still very shaken and exhausted. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Hello, Bitsy. Hi.
Hi, Tikos. Would you tell us what you saw? We saw the photos you posted on Facebook. What exactly did you see and hear as the incident happened?
Well, basically, when the incident happened, I wasn't actually inside the casino. I just left about 45 minutes prior, and I've gone back to the hotel in Remington, which is right across the street. At about 12 to 12:30, there was an evacuation alert. So I went down to see that there was a lot of mayhem. People were being carried, bodies were being carried into the lobby. Most of the people were injured because I think quite a few of them tried to jump from the second floor.
And we're seeing these pictures that you took. You see people on stretchers. When did that happen? When did you take these pictures?
I took the photos as they were carried and stretched into the hotel.
Okay, and what happened? Did you hear any news about the gunman? Did you see any of the footage on, maybe the CCTV, or hear anything more from the authorities there?
The information that I'm getting direct was from my friends, some of them that were injured. Basically, I normally play at the poker room, and a lot of them tried to escape from that section. What they could see was they could hear gun blasting away. They were trying to break the glasses behind to try to escape from the building, and there was a lot of smoke engulfing the area. A couple of my friends nearly passed out from the smoke, so they were forced to jump. One of them broke their leg and dislocated a shoulder.
Wow, well, we're glad to hear that you're okay. So your friends are okay. They got injured, but they're okay now.
I'm not sure if everyone's okay because out of the body count, I'm not sure how many of them were my friends.
Oh, so you still don't have all the information on whether
No.
your friends are okay. And
No,
okay, go ahead. Where are you now? Where are you staying now?
I'm still in Resorts World.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for news. I'll be flying home tomorrow, but I just want to make sure that none of the people that were victims in the shootout were my personal friends.
And Tikos, how is it, of course, everybody is so distraught over this. How is it now? What is the mood? Because you're still at Resorts World where it all happened.
At the moment, there is an air of calmness because the information that the gunman has killed himself, I think, has filtered through everyone that works here. So there's less of a panic kind of situation like last night. Because when I was at the lobby last night, there was a lot of very, very concerned people and people making a run for it as well, families, foreigners. So it's a lot better today and right now.
Yes, and we are showing the live video of how it looks right there in front of Resorts World Manila. Well, thank you very much, Tikos Lo, for sharing your insights with us, and we wish you a safe trip back. And we're glad you're okay. Safe trip back to you.
Thank you, Mitzi.
Good night. The military needs more time to bring back normalcy in Marawi City. Our correspondent, George Cahiles, tells us about the situation on the ground.
This is Marawi City, 11 days after clashes began between government forces and Malti fighters. The once peaceful city is now the center of gunfire exchange and bombs that target terrorists. Buildings showing the ravages of war, some reduced to rubble. Authorities set a target to finish the crisis, but they admit facing challenges.
Based on the report that we're getting, I don't think we can meet the deadline today to completely, I'd like to qualify that, to completely free Marawi of every single armed element in every street.
These tanks are fresh from the war zone. Tires flat, some portions damaged. They say these piles of cartons and wood planks placed around the vehicle minimize the impact of enemy assault. Enemy fire can still be heard from afar. Troops say Those are from multi-snipers strategically positioned in buildings at the city center.
Ubus na kalaban, sir. Ubus na. Malapit na maubos. Meron pa. Kunti na lang. Dapat resistance. Hindi pa konti-konti. Malaking bagay yung airstrike. Kasi umaatras sila, lumalapas sila, at saka namin tinitira.
As a deadline lapses, there's no definite answer when the hostilities would end. But the troops are determined to finish the fight to the end. From Marawi City, George Giles, CNN Philippines.
National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon confirms the presence in the country of the dreaded terrorist group ISIS. In an interview with a source, Esperon says the government continues to chase the group's local leader, Isnilon Hapilon.
So, it still begs the question, sir, is ISIS here?
Yes.
It is. ISIS is here.
By the Isnilon pledged allegiance to Daesh, to the ISIS, in 2016, December. And he is the emir here. They consider him the emir. Whether they are strong enough to sustain that is what we had been working on.
Mitzi, it's quiet now here in Newport City. There's a somber hush that's come over the place. The tension of the day has obviously started to die down. Nevertheless, there are still many security personnel you will see around the place, especially in this small building behind me. This is where it took place. This place is cordoned off. I'm standing. This is about as close as we can get to the building for now. At the entrance of this building, the main driveway, the main drop-off, there is a little memorial that the company has set up. People have been streaming, mourners, well-wishers, people offering prayers, laying down flowers, lighting candles for the victims. As you have said, there was mass that was offered here earlier this evening. You can see some people, hotel guests walking around, not of Maxim's hotel. This hotel has been evacuated, but there are other hotels in this complex, and you see them walking around. A sign that at least we can say that the fear has sort of died down for now. Let me now give you an update on the investigation. Police are looking at a person of interest whom they say they were able to track down based on the ORCR, or the original receipt and certificate of registration of the car that they believe was used by the attacker to get into the building. Southern Police District Chief Tomas Apolinario says this person of interest is in their custody, but not as a suspect, but merely as a person for now who might be able to shed more light, give more information on the matter. This person denies knowing the attacker, but Apolinario says there is a physical resemblance between this person and the attacker, and he says they may have shared the same residence, although there is no evidence to that he presented. Apolinario was tight-lipped about other details. We tried to ask him, do they have at least a name or an identity that they are pinning on this suspect or the attacker? They say he wouldn't say so. He wouldn't categorically affirm that. All he said was that they have their suspicions as to who the attacker was. They spoke with casino operators, and they said they didn't know this person. They didn't recognize him. So that would appear to not give credence to earlier reports that this was a disgruntled, frequent gamer in the casino. But in any case, what Apolinario was confident in saying was that all existing information at the moment seems to point to the incident as having been a robbery and not an act of terrorism. Let's listen to some more information that Apolinario shared with us earlier today.
First of all, di ba, ang activity ng terrorist is either bombing or yung active shooter. So this person just enters the building and shoots in the air, hindi yung sa tao. Diba? We can see that malaking motive dito is the robbery.
Apolinario added that the attacker was tall, he was fair-skinned on the heavy side, but he wouldn't confirm the nationality. There were reports that this person looked as though he were Caucasian, but he could have also been Filipino, according to Apolinario. The investigation's only beginning, Mitzi, so we can expect to, or at least we can hope to receive more information about this incident in the coming days. Back to you.
Definitely, JC, a deep investigation needed. So many questions. Now, we saw officials become very emotional as they gave their statement this afternoon. But of course, JC, there are also a lot of questions they need to answer, especially the supposed massive breach in security. What's their explanation?
Stephen Riley, the Chief Operating Officer of Resorts World Manila, spoke in defense of their security team. He said that the security personnel did give chase to the attacker and they did try to take him down. In fact, he said they were able to shoot this person on his thigh before he eventually holed up in a room and set himself on fire. Here is Riley giving us a picture of what took place.
Severe loss of blood from the gunshot wound significantly slowed down the assailant and resulted to his holding up in a room where he took his own life. On behalf of the victims, the families, and loved ones, we request everyone to refrain from spreading hurtful speculation and false information.
He added that the attacker was able to enter the mall premises from the second floor of the parking deck. And he opened fire, not at people, he shot at the air, as he said. But the reason why the security personnel were not able to respond right away was that the security personnel in the mall were not armed. It was the security personnel outside the mall who were armed, so it took them some time to go up to the second floor and run after the attacker. We spoke with Apolinario earlier this evening, and he's saying that we do not know yet at what point this mall is going to reopen. It's very quiet now. It's an empty shell of what it would have otherwise been on a Friday night. This is a party place. People come here to relax and wind, to kick off the weekend, but that's definitely not the picture tonight. Mitzi.